The few sport news we have currently right now is all about Benjamin Sesko. Currently now, Newcastle first, brought their bid of 90 million pounds yesterday, and as we speak today, Manchester United have also given their bid, reaching around 85 million pounds. And from the search and everything, both orders and everything was 85 million pounds for Benjamin Sesko. Now, we understand what is going on currently in the transfer market. Benjamin Sesko has already said it before that he'd like to go to Manchester United. But the problem here is Manchester United are now bringing a smaller bid for Benjamin Sesko, which is 85 million pounds, including add-ons and everything, while Newcastle are bringing 90 million pounds. And the fight here is that the club has a lot to play in selling Benjamin Sesko. And so, even though the player wants to go to Manchester United and the club has power to sell him to whomsoever they choose, it's okay for them. That means then the money is going to be considered in this state. Yes, the money is going to be highly considered. If the people, Leipzig, are interested in the money, then they will automatically sell Benjamin Sesko to Newcastle. But if they are going to look at the interest of the player, probably then Benjamin Sesko may likely go to Manchester United because that is his own plan. But the club has a lot to play in his transfer also, which is going to tell us where at the end of the day Benjamin Sesko is going to go. Now, we understand that Newcastle are refusing to sell Alexander Isak to Manchester United, to Liverpool. And the reason is because they are looking for a striker and they have laid their hands on Benjamin Sesko. And for a while now, they have been fighting hard to make sure they sign him. And now that they are fighting hard to sign Benjamin Sesko, if they, successfully sign him, then they will now consider selling Alexander Isak to Liverpool according to their plan. But if they fail to sign Sesko, then that means that there's going to be a lot of challenge for Newcastle, because allowing Alexander Isak to leave and then go to Liverpool at the end of the day, then leaving them with no striker at all is going to put them in a very terrible situation. Also, considering the fact that already the Premier League is going to start any moment from now, and so they need to be preparing adequately, trying to get all the strikers that they want. And then when we talk about Nico Jackson is already, trying to make a move to Juventus, because from what I have gathered so far concerning Nico Jackson, Juventus are coming for him. They're trying to make a bid currently, and probably if the bid is good enough, because Chelsea are placing 80 million pounds on Nico Jackson, which is the reason why Manchester United have not been able to really approach him to sign him, because of the money. The money is huge to them. And also, we are saying also that if the Juventus successfully sign Nico Jackson, then that means Newcastle will have no option, no one to sign for a striker in their team. And that's going to put them in a tight situation. And that is why they are refusing to sell Alexander Isak to Liverpool, because they want to get a striker first before they can risk allowing their striker to leave. Then as for Benjamin Sesko, the table is still turning around him, Newcastle and Manchester United. And at the end of the day, we don't know where the ball is going to fall, but one way or the other, we're still going to be waiting to see at the end of the day everything that's going to happen in the transfer market currently, because the club has a lot to play concerning Sesko, and we know that most clubs would like to go for the money, which Newcastle are on the higher side compared to Manchester United. And so we'll likely see what is going to happen at the end of the transfer market. And I would like you to follow me and then subscribe and then turn on your notification button, so that when I post again concerning this issue, you will know what is currently going on. This is me, the Winning Trending FC, where I talk about your football, your sports, and everything that is going on currently in the market. And I'll see you again, and until then, peace.